Sometimes you just need a little makeup therapy, so grab a snack or a drink and get ready with me while we chat and play with some makeup. Oh, and if you don't know me, hi, I'm Hallie. I make content for pale olive people or anybody who's a makeup lover. So hi, I'm happy you're here. I've got my drink, a little cold brew with coconut milk and some vanilla. So I'm ready to go, and I'm drinking this at 10 p.m. So we're gonna have a great time. Step number one today is going to be primer. The skin is absolutely not skinning. The opposite of skinning, I would say. I don't believe in apologizing for how I look or my acne or anything, so we're just gonna put on some makeup and feel cute. The primer I'm using today is Laura Mercier. It's their Pure Canvas Primer. It's probably the most hydrating primer I've ever used. I have oily combo skin myself, especially when I have a lot of acne scars or some weird winter like dryness around the perimeter of my face. I really love reaching for this primer. I almost forgot my disclaimer that my husband is playing D&D with his friends in the background, and so you might also hear him chatting with us today too. He's so loud. I told him to be quiet, but he's just passionate. I actually took a quick break and filmed another video doing these color correctors under my eyes, but I'll tell you really quick what I did. On this side, I took the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Rose and the LA Girl Pro Conceal Color Corrector in Peach, and I mixed them and I put them on this side. And on this side, I did the Catrice Under Eye Brightener Instant and Awake in the shade 010 Light Rose. And I know it looks funny, but I like to do my corrector before my foundation so it blends out any weird colors that the correctors leave behind sometimes. Speaking of foundation, I think I'm gonna go in with an affordable fade. This is one of the first foundation matches I actually ever found that matched me, and I didn't even realize it at the time. The Makeup Revolution IRL Filter Foundation. I know she looks gross because I use her a lot. This is shade F1. I really like that they have lighter shades online. If you're actually much more fair than I am, I think they have like 3 more shades lighter than this one. But if you're pale olive like myself, watch, because this looks really good. It's been a little while since I used her because I've been trying so many other foundations. Taking my BK Beauty 101 brush. This brand is amazing if you've never tried them. Their brushes are incredible. It's one of the only foundations I don't have to mix, and she's super full coverage. I don't have to spot conceal before. Can't remember if I like to build her up or just do a thin layer. Probably a thin layer, especially because my skin's on the dry side today. It's so weird. Let's talk about something. I have had like the oiliest skin in the world my entire life. Like makeup struggles as a teenager used to be so hard for me because I could never get my makeup to last. I tried like all the affordable drugstore powders at the store, all the matte foundations. I'm giving away my age a little bit here, but I was in college around like 2015, 2016. Yeah, everything had to be matte all the time. And so when these dewy foundations and skin tints became all the rage, I was like, as an oily girl, it's my time to shine. And I still ended up using powder most of the time. My oil would just make all the shiny products slide around. So love that for me. Okay, it's contour, bronzer, blush time. I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Stick in the shade Fawn. She's just been one of my favorites lately. My cheekbones here. I'm not a makeup artist. Everything I've learned, I'm learning from makeup artists online too. They'd probably be telling me not to apply my contour like this. I guess we'll try to do the nose too. Contouring my nose is the hardest thing in the world for some reason. Well, yeah, Hallie, look at how badly you're drawing the lines. I know. It's fine, we'll figure it out. I actually brought up that foundation story, started talking about my skin because nobody tells you that when you get older, like your skin starts drying out more. Like that seems inevitable, I know, but coming from someone who's like bleach would not dry my skin out. Like I've always been so oily, okay? I officially have oily combo skin now. And I don't know if it's just from having kids and that changing my hormones or me just getting older. I can't believe I'm like actually starting to listen to the dry skin girlies because I feel like I need hydrating products a lot more now. I'll blend out along the edges where I have all my contour now so it looks blended and not harsh on me because, you know, pale girl problems. Next I'm gonna do concealer. Taking my current favorite Anastasia Beverly Hills Magic Touch Concealer in the shade number 1. I don't really have a strategy for placing this. I feel like I need the coverage all over. I do like to start by blending it on the outer corners and up onto my eyelid here a little bit. Hey, make a perception check in case you didn't hear. Husband is the cutest. I could do a whole video about him, honestly. Maybe I will. He's really cute. He's been playing D&D like forever. Before we got married, he got me into D&D too. It's honestly really fun. He's really good at it, honestly. He is always the dungeon master. He doesn't need a book to follow like a story that's already been made up. He totally makes everything up. He's so creative and cool. I just want to be like him. It's blush time, and I'm gonna be using this cream blush from Fenty. It's their Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Blush in the shade Cool Berry. It actually hurts my heart a little bit to wear this shade. Chose this a couple of months ago back in September for my birthday. At the time, I was thinking I was a true summer or maybe a winter. I was waiting to get my professional color analysis done. So I thought like, yeah, wow, that is a perfect muted mauve-y cool tone color, right? Then I found out I was a true spring. I started just wearing black in denial of it. So for today, I was actually feeling colorful and I wore this rainbow shirt that I thrifted, and it says on the 3rd day, God created coffee, and I thought that was cute because like any basic white girl, I love Jesus and coffee. So think this is actually the closest thing I have to my actual color palette so far. Because fun fact, finding out you're a spring at dead of the end of fall, nearing winter, it's a bit hard to find your colors out there. That being said, also wear whatever you want. This is technically too cool tone for me, but I'm gonna have fun wearing it today. Once again, taking my foundation brush and I'm just gonna kind of blend along where my blush and my concealer meet and blend that line a little bit. I actually need to recruit like a makeup artist help on the internet or something because I have the hardest time with my under eye hollows, I call them. I don't see a lot of people on the internet with my facial structure. It makes it really hard for me to wear blush. I can't blend it all cute and high up under my eye. It looks like I have like an indent in my blush. I'm feeling crazy and like I might regret it, but I want to use the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom shade. I own and use Sugar Cookie like every day. It's the lightest one they have. It's pure white. Got Cherry Blossom, which is the pink one, in PR a while ago, and just wasn't sure if I liked it. I kind of darkened my makeup a little bit, but I'm feeling purpley today, so I feel like it could look cute if I lighten it a little bit. Okay, that's what I'm just gonna mix it and not try to show you. I'm gonna take some of my powder puff now. Got the excess off on my hand. Okay, moment of truth. Okay, she's not looking bad. I'm remembering one of the reasons I did not like this shade on me. The problem with putting a pink powder on top of green skin, it kind of cancels my color out, or it gives me like a pink cast. Okay, time for the fun part. Color I'm feeling is purple. I have this like 3 or 4 year old palette from Glamlite called the Cake palette. And I mean, it has the most gorgeous colors. And I mean, look at those purples there. Lilac purples are actually in my color palette, technically. Taking a fluffy brush, I'm gonna take that shade Ube. I'm gonna start putting that like above my crease here. I think I'm just gonna put this color like all over, honestly. And now I'm just gonna take some on my finger. And I'm just going to pop that on the empty space of my eyelid. Oh my gosh, this color, wow. Hear me out. I think I need this like really shimmery white shade in my life. I want to do like purple glitter or iridescence on top too. Like having a white base will help that pop a little more. I'm gonna put some of that on my brow bone area. I love shimmer so much. Bring it down near my nose to blend the harsh line a little bit too. Some on a brush too and adding some to my inner corner here. I'm gonna take the Naba Cosmetics Iconic palette. I'm feeling this purpley shade here. Right on my finger, of course. And I'm gonna put that on top of the white. Try to blend it a little bit. I like to focus the glitter on my eyes and the shimmer actually on like the brow bone onto the inner part of my eye, not in the middle if I can help it. I could do all this glitter here, but when I open my eyes, you're not gonna see it. I've just fallen in love with like soft goth and whimsy goth and the alternative aesthetic. I think that's what I wanna be in life. Here we are in 2025 and we are experimenting. Wait till you guys see what I have in mind for the lips actually. Now I'm taking some of the Ube shade and putting it under my eye. Basically like a bright smoky eye at this point. What I'm gonna do is take a flat brush, some powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 05 Fair. Get some powder on that brush, tap off the excess. Use this to kind of clean up the lines of my eyeshadow. I have no idea if I'm centered in this, by the way. I try really hard, but I'm in my bathroom. This is on a counter. I'm gonna curl my lashes. Sometimes I don't know what mascara I want to wear, so often I will make a concoction. Pretty much always the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick. Then maybe the Give Beauty Can't Stop Staring mascara. Maybe the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. But I always start with Fenty for volume. I mean, look at this stuff. That is one coat. Hello. I have just really loved being inspired by people who are creative and alternative. I think something after this election in the US in particular, I won't get too political right now, but I might in the future, really just broke in me, and a part of me that always wanted to conform and fit in and be normal just kind of snapped. This is no hate to any creators or people who like these styles at all. It's just me saying that I've gotten really sick of seeing what regular beauty standards are supposed to look like, seeing every influencer look the same or aspire to look the same, do the same trends, do the same hairstyles, wear the same earrings and matching sets from TikTok shop. Myself included in that. Like, I felt like I was always trying to just do different trends or see what I could do to make myself look like other influencers. And then I just realized, like, why? Why would I do that? Is that what I want to wear? Does that make me happy? What if I didn't care about beauty standards or perfecting this makeup technique that I don't think looks good on me anyway? Then I could literally just be wearing whatever I want and doing my makeup however I want. Plus, creativity and art and individuality is actually a form of rebellion, so don't forget about that. Not done with mascara yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and let it dry a little bit before I do more. I'm gonna do my brows now. This palette from Doll 10 Beauty, it's their Doll Squad 3 palette. I like to take this kind of taupey brown shade here on a tiny brush. Honestly, guys, this is how I do my brows. I don't like have eyebrows naturally, and brow products literally like don't work for me because I have nothing to work with. So we use eyeshadow. I'm still feeling passionate, so revisiting that topic. Like, I'm finally at a point in my life where I always admired other people's styles, thought they were so cool and thought it was so pretty, and then I was like, why don't I do those things? I've always admired them. Then like, why don't I be that person doing all the things, wearing all the things that I love? That's how I got my first tattoo. And I hope to get many more. I understand I have some form of privilege when I say that I can be whoever I want and dress however I want because I don't work in a professional environment anymore. I know how hard it can be to push those boundaries. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Still have something in me now that makes me want to I want to stand out. Now I'm gonna add, back to mascara, I'm gonna go ahead and add the Give Beauty one now. Something serious is happening in D&D right now. And now going in with the Ilia mascara. I really like this for bottom lashes too. It is my favorite time. Lip combo time. I did something like this a while ago and I really liked it and then I totally forgot about it. Use my foundation brush, mute my lips a little bit. Now I'm taking this eyeliner pencil from Ioni Cosmetics. Eye pencil is in the shade Windsor Stone. I just think it's the coolest lip liner color. Try to fill in the corners a little bit too. I'm gonna try to overline my Cupid's bow and round my lips out. Okay, here's the lip liner situation. I know we look a little crazy, stick with me. Gonna bring back an old viral product. Are you ready? Do you guys remember this? Went viral like a year or two ago. It's the Milk Odyssey Lip Oil Gloss and it's in the viral shade Globetrot. Hopefully this will look like what I want it to. Let's see. Still as pretty as I remember though. Not gonna do a lot actually. I like her. I feel like I want a little more of like the pinkish purple glitter like the eyes have. I'm gonna use this color right here just on my finger. I hope this works. Okay, actually, yeah. I think I need some highlighter, maybe something pinkish and purplish to tie it together. Okay, I think I'm gonna mix two. This is the Colourpop highlighter in the shade Monster. It's got like pink reflex in her. This one is a Japanese company called Cezanne and it's their Nuancer Pearl Glow highlighter, shade N2. Here's what they look like. Gonna swirl my brush around on both. Yeah. Okay guys, and here's the finished look. I think she's really fun. She actually came out a lot better than I thought she would. I don't know if I love these two together, but I think they'd actually eat on their own, the eyes and the lips. Yeah, you know, like everyday, just super wearable makeup. I think it's kind of fun. I showed my husband and he thought I looked totally rad, totally sick, he said. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, chatting, playing with makeup together. If you want more pale olive makeup lover content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.